Okay, so as we know, we log into Nusuk, put our details in, log in. It'll be the same process as well tomorrow. Now, obviously, it won't probably be as fast, this OTP code. We'll see how the system is now. It has been a bit glitchy all day because they've probably been updating the system. So, um, it will take a bit longer for the OTP code to arrive tomorrow. It might come down to the last 10, 15 seconds and you might receive the OTP code. So be prepared for that. If it doesn't come in the first, you know, 4 minutes, don't worry, it'll probably come just towards the end because there's going to be a lot of people logging in at the same time. So as you put your OTP code in, your accounts will look like this. Well, not preferably like my one on the left. So you should be having an amount, a sum here. So if your one looks like this, if your package is here, but there's no price over here, and it says view details, that means you have done it incorrectly. We've been calling brothers and sisters yesterday and today on the phone with them speaking, making sure everyone's done their account correctly. So there has to be a price here. If there's no price here, it means you have done it incorrectly. How do we get that? We go to our packages on the top right on our cards. So we're going to go through the packages, then we'll talk about how the process will work for tomorrow. HSR, we find our packages that we support here. Once we, it's taking a long time to load. Once we open that, our packages will come up. Now, let's talk about our chances with each package and what's the most successful one that we can guarantee 100% to go to Hajj. Now, let's start off with our most expensive one, our Platinum, HSR Platinum. I'm not going to talk about the public packages there for round two, if there is a round two. We're just going to talk about round one for now. So, round one packages, we have our Platinum, okay, HSR Platinum. Now, this package is it's just a bit over our expectations. So a lot of people have booked this one, as in they've configured their package in their dashboard, so it's ready to go. It's just a bit over than what we had predicted. So this one is considered overbooked as well. But compared to the Gold Lux, this one is well overbooked for the Gold Lux. You can probably tell by the likes as well, over 722 likes. So there's a lot of people who have gone for this package. We have recommended those brothers and sisters who have chosen the Gold Lux, especially from Melbourne. So if we're to go into the package, our HSR Gold Lux for those brothers and sisters, which we do have a lot who have gone through the Gold Lux package. You go, yep, it's just lagging a bit. When you go down to the bottom, configure package. So you have already done this. We're just going over. So just to know exactly where our flights are going from. Once you pick your rooms. By the way, just go back to the rooms again. Now about the rooms, to make your chances, your percentage of your chance of securing a package more likely, we do recommend going for the quadruple room. Yes, there's a triple option, there's a double option available. You can go for them, but you just got to be very quick to make sure you can secure them before anyone else because a lot of people, everyone wants to go for the double room. Once they do sell out, obviously this part here, you won't be able to click on it. So it'll be grayed out and you can't select it. Triple room, yes, they're the next room that people go for, but the quad rooms, they are the most available rooms. There's more quad rooms than there are triple and double. So the quad rooms are the more likelihood of you being able to secure your place for Hajj for a gold package. If you choose the quad room, that is more likely than a triple and a double. Once you go next, additional service, if you require a wheelchair, you can select that. Now the Edhai, which is the Kurban, that will be collected separately. So no worry about any Kurban about that for now. We just worry about securing our package. The Kurbani will be selected, will be collected later. We will let you know about that. So you don't have to select anything, and there's nothing to select as well. So do not worry about that for those who are asking. That will be collected after you select and you confirm your package once you buy your package tomorrow at 3 a.m. Now we do have two flights for the gold package. As you can see, there's Melbourne and there's a Auckland flight. Now, all Melbourne is directly to Jeddah and then Jeddah back to Melbourne. Now, from Jeddah to Medina, It was previously a bus. We have upgraded to a train. So it'll be a speed train directly from Jeddah to Medina. So it'll be nice and quickly. It won't be a bus ride anymore. So I'm going to say that again. So there's once we're going to select the Melbourne flights. When you select the Melbourne, it lands in Jeddah first. Obviously, because our trip starts in Medina, previously we're going to go Jeddah to Medina by bus. We have been changed it. We've upgraded to a speed train. Okay, there's no extra cost there. So it's going to be from Jeddah to Medina by speed train. Okay, so that is the new update with that one. You do not need to worry about. It's going to be a long journey. This is goes for the same for the silver long as well. So in the silver long, there is a Melbourne. Sorry, not for the silver long. So the silver short package. There's Melbourne to Jeddah. If I'm not mistaken, we'll go through it again. So any package that lands in Jeddah, any flights that land in Jeddah, from Jeddah to Medina is going to be speed train. Okay, that goes for all of them, not just this one. All of the ones that land in Jeddah, it's going to be speed train to Medina. The next one is now this Melbourne one. A lot of people from Melbourne have booked this one. This one is well overbooked. So I have recommended some brothers and sisters to be prepared. If you come onto your account and this is not available, so I can't select, my flight's not working, I recommend if you really, really want to go for this gold package, select the Auckland one. There's availability in Auckland. We can make sure that you can get your package in Auckland. So you will need to fly from Melbourne to Auckland. It does cost around $500, $600 or so with return ticket. So from Melbourne to Auckland during that time of the year, we checked as well today. So if you do really want to go for that gold package, then Auckland to Medina is an option for you. So like I said, once if you can't secure this Melbourne to Jeddah one, go down, click the Auckland to Medina because most likely this one will be available. The advantage with this one is Medina, it lands right in Medina and it's a short bus ride to your hotel, 20, 25 minutes to your hotel next to the Prophet ﷺ's mosque. Okay, so keep that in mind. There's two flights here. If this one is overbooked, please scroll down and select the Auckland to Medina if you really want to go for the gold package with that accommodation. Once you go next, again, so I've talked about this the other day, these transport options, they need to be selected. Okay, you cannot progress without selecting them. They need to be selected. Once you go next, it'll give you a summary, save your configuration, and should give you a total according to the flight that you picked. So this one's 45,000, and this is how your home screen should look. Okay, with your e-wallet topped up, obviously. My one's not topped up, but your one has to be topped up to this amount. We recommend putting a couple hundred more SAR in the package just in case, which most people have already done. Should not be a problem. Okay, so that was the Gold Lux and the options with the flights. That's one. Now to go over, if you aren't able to secure the Lux, Gold Lux at all, you completely missed out. Your next best option is one of the silver packages. Now, I know some brothers and sisters, they are, reduced to time. Either they want to stay for, they pick the gold one because it's the shortest time, and they do not want to go for a longer period than 14 days. Our next best option for use is our silver short package, HSR silver short. Right now, the brothers and sisters who have picked HSR silver short, you guys are looking pretty good. It is just right, the capacity for this. Your chances are pretty good with buying the silver short package. So again, if you were to drop down to the silver short package, those ones who are selecting the gold, you quickly come here into this view details, configure your package, select your rooms, quad rooms. Again, for this one, Alhamdulillah, we'll be able to upgrade you to a double and triple as long as you can secure a quadruple room. Of course, it depends on availability of the hotel. Past couple of years has never been a problem, so it shouldn't be this year as well, inshallah, because it's a very large hotel, the Voco Hotel, with over 4,000 rooms. Shouldn't be a problem upgrading you to a double or a triple, whichever one you prefer. But you select the quad here, it increases your chances. Okay, so our whole aim here is to increase our chances to how more likely, 100% guarantee our spot. We've got to go for a quad room. It increases your chances for all packages. Quad rooms are the better option. Again, progress through the additional services section. When you come to flights, here there is just one option. Medina to Melbourne. Of course, this has a certain capacity. At the moment, like I said, we have been calling it, brothers and sisters. We're getting exactly who's got what package. This package looks just right. This package is absolutely perfect. Your selections should, if once you selected it, you should be able to secure this without any doubt. As long as you log in time, log in quick enough, quickly, and check out, you should not have a problem with this package. So this one goes straight to Medina, and then from Medina to your hotel, it is a short 20-minute bus ride. Then you go next. Again, additional services, you must select these. These are must, you have to pick them. Next gives you a summary of the package, save configuration, and the same thing as you know comes to your dashboard, and it will look like this that I've selected the HSR Silver Short. Now, if we were talking about the chances of securing our package, so one second, let's just look at our packages once more. If we were to look at our packages, with the silver short one, like I said, it's just right at the moment. The the gold Lux is quite overbooked at the moment, so we do recommend you can still have this configured in your package. Have your gold Lux configured with your flights configured, not a problem. But be prepared to drop down to a silver short, or we do recommend the silver long. I do know it's a bit longer package compared to the 14 days, so 22 days. Obviously, those who want to stay longer, then for sure go for this silver long package. It is perfectly for you. With the silver long package, again, we'll go view details. I'm going to go for the flights because the flights there's four different options for the flights. I'm going to go through them and explain exactly which flight goes where and the advantages of them. So again, we select our rooms. With the silver packages, it only gives you a quad option, doesn't give you a triple or double option, so you won't be able to do that. Don't forget, quad rooms, they increase your chances of securing a package. Yes, it's not progressing. I'm sure my screen can still be seen. I'm going to be progressing through. So the additional services, we go next. We go next. And then we have our flights here. So we have four flights. We have four flights: Melbourne to Yanbu, Jeddah to Melbourne. That's the first one, first option. Second option is Melbourne to Medina, Jeddah to Melbourne, Sydney to Jeddah, Jeddah to Sydney, and then Sydney to Jeddah again, Jeddah to Sydney. Now, yes, everyone has most likely gone for this one, Melbourne to Medina, because obviously we start our trip in Medina. Everyone wants to go for the Medina flight. It's very nice and close. Easy bus ride to your hotel. Don't have to worry too much about that. Whereas the Yanbu flight, it's not as selected. So those who would drop down from the gold package, if you're unable to select it, we recommend select the Melbourne Yanbu flight. Now, the advantages of going to Yanbu, it includes an extra trip for you guys. We are including the city of Badr, so the Battle of Badr. We will be visiting there as well for those who select Melbourne and Yanbu. As we're making our way to Medina, it's around a 2.5 hour bus ride. We'll be stopping over in the city of Badr as well. This will be an extra trip for those brothers and sisters who choose this flight that lands in Yanbu. This will be an extra trip for you guys, including the Battle of Badr. So that's the advantage of choosing these flights as well. Like I said, keep this as your secondary options. Those who are choosing the Lux, those who are choosing the Silver Long, for sure, you most likely have chosen the Melbourne to Medina one directly to there. If that is unavailable, keep in mind, come back in, scroll up, and choose the Yanbu flight. Okay, there's no disadvantage with it. Keep in mind, it is about how much, SAR? About 110 SAR, 110 Rial more than the Melbourne to Medina one. So Yanbu's 110 Rial more, so 110 Rial more. So make sure according to that, we have a little bit more extra topped up in our e-wallet. This is 110 SAR per person. So have about, if you're two people, have 250 SAR just in case, topped up, ready to go. So keep those in mind. There's two flights, Melbourne to Yanbu, Melbourne to Medina. If Melbourne to Medina is unavailable, scroll up and go from Melbourne to Yanbu. Next one is our Sydney flight. Now, two from Sydney as well. Most likely people use gone for this one, the Sydney to Jeddah one. It is about how much cheaper? Almost 1,000 real cheaper. So this Sydney to Jeddah, Jeddah to Sydney, through via Dubai is 1,000 real cheaper than the one that goes through Abu Dhabi with Etihad Airways. So it is a big difference in price wise. I'd like you to consider that if the this flight isn't available, is booked out, go for this one as well, the Sydney to Jeddah for Etihad Airways. It's 1,000 real more expensive, so top up your e-wallets accordingly if you reckon that you'll need to change your flights. This one will be again on that time. If you're unable to select the flights, that means it's booked out. Scroll up, select the next one. Now, like I said, they both land in Jeddah as well. They both land in Jeddah. They're about 3 hours apart. But from Jeddah to Medina, it's speed train. Okay, so we're going to go from speed train from Jeddah to Medina, not by bus. So it'll be very easy for that as well. So Sydney to Jeddah, from Jeddah to Medina with speed train, and then same thing goes for this second set of flights as well. There's two flights there. Be prepared to change your flights if this one is fully booked. Let's just say I go with this Sydney to Jeddah. I progress through. Most everyone pretty much knows how to do this side. Okay, again, it will show your transportation. The site's slowing down a bit, probably updating it again. And then you'll go next. Once you go next, you'll select it'll just give you an overview. Now, with the percentage of your likelihood of selecting the silver long, we do recommend the silver long is a more high chance of securing your package rather than the gold and the platinum and even the silver short. So the silver long is pretty much you can almost have 100% guarantee that you can secure your spot due to there's a lot of flights available and a lot of people went for the gold package when they previously said they were going to go for the silver. A lot of people upgraded to the gold, and that's what opened up a bit of an opening for the silver long package. So those brothers and sisters who have already chosen the silver long, you guys should be in a pretty good place. Shouldn't be too hard to select your place and select your packages. Should be accepted straight away. Now, to those brothers and sisters who have chosen the 8-night Medina, so Mawasim HSR 8-night Medina from Auckland, this package is also it's reached its overbooked mark as well. We have told the free brothers and sisters that if you are willing, if you really want to do the 8-night Medina, you can drop down to the silver long package. Okay, drop down to the silver long package, select one of those flights from there. Later on, we spoke with Sira Mawasim. We'll be able to upgrade for 3 extra nights in Medina. So normally the silver long package is 5 nights Medina. We can add on 3 more nights Medina, so you can be with this group, the 8-night Medina package group. So we do recommend if you really want to go for the 8-night Medina, because there's a lot of people from Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane that have selected this 8-night Medina. We do recommend just select the flight from Sydney. The flights from Sydney are more of a 100% guarantee that you'll be able to go, and then we'll be able to upgrade your 3 more nights extra. How much it'll cost? Roughly about this amount here. So this one's 3,000 real more than the silver long because it's extra 3 nights in Medina. So it should be around the same is what Sira have told us as well, the Sira Group Holding, around 3,000 real extra per person to upgrade for 3 more nights in Medina. Now, to just go over, we'll just give an example with the platinum one. And I'm going to show you how exactly what's going to happen in 3 a.m., how we're going to select the package. We'll go over that soon. So it's just a bit laggy at the moment. So once we go down to configure our package, those who are going for the premium, again, you have the double, triple, quad room option. We have given those brothers and sisters, we told them your best option your best chances of securing a package is to go for the quadruple room rather than the double or the triple. Again, you can try your chances by picking the double, but we do recommend going for the quadruple. That is up to you. And the flights we have from Auckland to Medina, this one is currently full. Do not recommend picking this one. It has already been allocated to people from who will be departing from Auckland, so won't be able to select that one. But the Melbourne from Jeddah one, this is also full as well. So this shouldn't be like your second option. Your first option should be the package that you've chosen, either the gold, and then your second option you should be going down to the silver one rather than going up because these ones will be full. Let's just say we selected Jeddah again. So these flights, so Melbourne to Jeddah, Jeddah to Medina will be speed train as well. Okay, that's speed train. It's not bus. It's going to be by speed train. We go next to our transport. It automatically makes us select that anyways. Go next. Go through the summary, save your configuration, and it will look like this on your dashboard. On your dashboard once it loads. Now, when you do log in to your dashboard, okay, when you log in, it'll look exactly like this. Your package on your left, your e-wallet topped up with sufficient funds, higher than this package price here. And on the top right, I'm showing on the computer, but on your phones, it should be like it should still be on the top right. There'll be like this cart button here. Okay, as you can see, it's like a little cart here, shopping cart. You will click on that shopping cart, and this will say checkout. Right now, it doesn't say checkout because it's not open for packages, open for purchases. Once you say checkout, it'll take you to this, not to this one. It'll take you to this page, or this one with the summary. It will take you straight to here. And then here it'll say purchase or buy, whatever it will say. But obviously this will be in black and because you'll have the exact same amount of money that's required and you'll purchase your package like that. It's an easy 3 clicks. Now, easier said than done. You'll be most likely, a system might crash. It might take you out of the system. You'll have to log back in again, try a few times. Like I said, OTP codes will take a long time to come. Um, it will happen. But don't forget, we are here to support you. So those brothers and sisters who have given their account details, we will allocate you to brothers who will be here as well with me in Melbourne, also around the world as well. We'll be giving your details, login details to them, and they will assist with buying your package and securing them for you. So if there is anyone else who does require help, if you say that you want to do it yourselves, sure, not a problem. But we are here to assist if there is any issue. So we do recommend that everyone can log in themselves. Worst case, if you are unable to do so, you're by some internet connection or so, let us know and we can assist with purchasing your package, inshallah. I'm going to open the chat section for some questions now, please, and you can ask that away. If no one has any questions, they may leave. That's all that we have to explain. Anything else you can ask in the chat section. It should be open right now. So again, be prepared. 3 a.m. Melbourne time. Should be 5 a.m. New Zealand time. Sydney should be the same 3 a.m. and then Brisbane. I think Brisbane is 1 hour back or so, or 2 hours maybe. So 3 a.m. Melbourne time. Inshallah, make sure we're ready. We're logged in. There's no point of logging in before. If you do log in before, it won't give you any advantage. It'll kick you. It'll take you out of the system, and you won't be able to purchase anyway. So 3 a.m. It'll reset the system, and you'll have to log back in again. Okay, so there's no advantage in logging in early. Just be ready with your computer, with your phone, your internet's working. Make sure that's all good, and then you'll be able to select that, inshallah. We have some questions here. Never spoke on global gold. Global gold is for round two, brother. So round two, we'll leave that for another time. We're focusing on round one at the moment. So those custom packages, they're our main ones that we want to secure tomorrow. The global gold, the comforts, long, comfort, short, these are for round two. They will be available, of course, if the Australia quota hasn't finished, then there will be a round two. If the Australian quota which predicting it most likely would finish in the first round. There wouldn't be a round two if the quota finishes. If it doesn't finishes, then of course you'll be able to do your custom flights. That's why we do recommend taking the group booking flights because they are the only ones that will be available for round one, so they can 100% guarantee your spot, inshallah. So about the global gold, that'll be another session maybe next week after this round one is completely finished. We will get into details about that. Next one, do you have transport between Mina and Arafat and Muzdalifah? Yes, there is bus transport that is provided between them. Next one, Assalamu alaikum. Will we have any issues with luggage from Jeddah to Medina? No, there will not be any luggage that will be sorted by us. There's no problem with that. Coming from UAE, can I book in the first round? No, you will not be able to book in the first round. You will need to wait for second round to select your custom flight. So, as you saw when I was doing the configuration of the package, it forces you to pick flights. If you don't pick flights, if you don't book one of those group bookings, you will not be able to select the package. So that will not be available for if you're not going to pick the group flights, you will not be able to purchase in round one. You'll need to wait for round two. Next one, you mentioned in your presentation that people should select specific flight in their package. This is prior to the booking being open. Yes, so whatever you selected at the moment, leave it as it is. Select it, and then if you're able to purchase it, fantastic. You'll get the exact package that you want. You get the exact flights that you wanted. But I was saying, be prepared to select the other flights that are available. So just because that flights are available that doesn't mean that package is sold out. It just means that flight has booked all its seats. All the seats are full, so you can drop to the other flight as well. For those packages that have multiple flights, you can choose the other flights as well. So that should be your second option. First option is the flights that you've already picked. Then you can drop down to the other flights that are available to select. If you purchase Silver Long from Medina, yes, as we mentioned, you can upgrade to 3 more nights in Medina. It also can be from Melbourne. So the flight from Melbourne or Sydney, they both go the exact same way. They both go to the exact same place. You can upgrade to 3 nights Medina for both the Silver Long package from Melbourne and Sydney. Next one, if I got the gold package, can I buy more days or do I have to come back? No, so you can't buy more days. So you buy your flights and your flights will be your exit. So you'll have to exit when that time comes. You can't stay for longer. If you want to stay for longer and you're going for the gold package, you can select the silver package. It's a 22-day package, much longer. You can move down to that one. Next question. Would you be able to support us at 3 a.m.? Yes, we'll be here at 3 a.m. To support you. If you do want us to help log into your accounts, like I said, please provide your details and message it to us so we can add that to our list. And then we'll get one of our brothers here to assist you during that time. Sorry, those are two questions here. What fiqh? So our imams are Hanafi and also there's going to be Shafi. So our guides will be Hanafi and Shafi imams. Next one, Salam. Will we get the high-speed train on Silver Short package on return to Medina to Jeddah? So Medina to Mecca, we don't go to. So after you finish in your stays in Medina, it's a question that we get asked a lot. It is by bus. The reason we do by bus is because in Medina, after you finish all your stays in Medina, we're about to depart for Mecca. We get into Ihram to perform our first Umrah. Okay, so we're going to Ihram to perform our first Umrah, and we take a bus and we stop over in Zul Hulayfa. So the way that Rasulullah ﷺ would do his Umrah in his Hajj, he'd go stop over in Zul Hulayfa. We do the exact same thing by train. That's not possible. That's why we prefer to go by bus as a group. We get into our ihram, we make our way to Zul Hulayfa, we get into our intention, and then we make our way to Mecca and perform our first Umrah before Hajj. Now, if you're really insisting, I do not want to go by bus, I do not want to perform go to Zul Hulayfa and have that first Umrah, then you can pay extra to upgrade to a train. But like I said, standard, it is bus. So that's that one, okay? It's the same question just came again. I just answered that one. Next one, if we don't get a chance to purchase, do we automatically get disconnected from the configuration or do we have to So on the purchase, it'll be grayed out, so you won't be able to click on it. So then you'll understand this package is full, it's not available. Then go to your cart, empty your cart, and then do a new configuration of a new package, of a new choice. Those ones that I listed. So the silver long is your best chance as a second option if you're unable to secure your gold, Lux or your platinum package. Go for the silver long. That's a much higher chance to secure that one. Silver long package is not train transport also. If you land in Jeddah, yes, Jeddah to Medina is train. Next one is fast train is all yes. So all flights that land in Jeddah, transport to Medina is by train. Next one, so it will be 10. Yes, so again, 10 p.m. is it's off the books. They've changed the times. Everyone should have received an email by now. Nusuk sent an email saying that times have changed. So I think it's 7 p.m. Mecca time. So it's 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So again, in around 9 hours time, 3 a.m. Melbourne time, it will be released for you to buy your packages. This is what we've been told so far. Will it get delayed? Can it get delayed? It can. Will it get delayed? Again, we do not know. It can be delayed. Um, Again, so keep that in mind. At the moment, what we've been told is 3 a.m. So we prepare according to 3 a.m. Melbourne time to purchase our packages. Next one, observation earlier, save silver long and the same booked today have different prices. So if you saved it earlier, as in a couple of days ago, yes, the prices might have changed because they've added transportation fees. So it would have just gone up a couple of hundred. Next one, I'm flying from Dubai. There are a million flights. Um, yep, there might be a million flights, but you have to purchase your flights on Nusuk. Not too sure what that question was about. Do we need to pay or top up extra for train? No, not at the moment. You don't do it from Nusuk. That will be done separately. So long if we secure our package the silver long, then may I change the package later? No. So if you secure your package and you buy it, they do give you a refund chance to, get your refund back. But obviously they charge a bit of a percent. It writes it on Nusuk, the refund policy. So read through that carefully before you make a decision like that. But once you secure a package, you wouldn't want to, refund it because you've just guaranteed your spot for Hajj. So this tonight, once you select your package, once you buy it, once you see that money go out of your e-wallet, that's it. Then you can say, okay, I've secured my place, and you'll receive an email, okay, an email with your itinerary and everything in there. Can we book different rooms types between Mecca and Medina hotels? For example, we choose double rooms in Mecca, and yes, you can. You can do that. You can choose your room types if it's available, of course. Can we get more nights in Medina in HSR Silver Short? No, that's not an option available for there. Do we need to refresh the browser prior? Yes, it'll most likely it'll make you refresh it anyways. You won't be able to be logged in before 3 a.m. It'll kick you out and you'll have to log in again, is what we've experienced and what we're being told. So last year there was a waiting system when you log in and you'd wait. It'll give you a time, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour waiting time. This year they said they've lifted that off. There's not going to be any waiting time. It's just as fast as you can get in and as fast as you can purchase your package, then you'll be the first one to secure it. The gold package, do I have better chance from Auckland or Melbourne? I'm in Sydney. At the moment, you'll have a better chance from Auckland. So that's why we did call everyone when he asked everyone to show us their dashboard. So accordingly, we separated people to either go from Melbourne or from Sydney or from Auckland. So according to the results we got back, and if inshallah everyone is honest, then your best chance is securing your gold package from Auckland at the moment. Next one for the planner package, arriving from Melbourne to Jeddah, train, travel to Medina, or again, it'll be train. I answered that previously as well. So train will be going from Jeddah to Melbourne. With Silver Short, can we come back within 14 days? No. So you select your flights, your group bookings, and you can't reduce those days. So you'll need to stay for those full days and come back whenever your flights say the dates that they say. Last year, were we all able to travel? Last year, did all were able to travel? So those brothers and sisters who did select us, those who did choose us first, contacted us from before, we helped secure every single one of their packages. Alhamdulillah, no one missed out. So I've explained previously, we took over 5,000 people last year. One of the most, we were received the number one award for taking the most judge last year. And this year, alhamdulillah, we're aiming for a higher number than that. So if you do contact us from before, we will allocate you accordingly. That's why we do these calls and we call everyone one by one, making sure that everyone has picked the correct package, and we allocate everyone and give them a personal opinion and which will be a higher chance for you to secure your place. So yes, inshallah, we'll be able to secure your place as long as you let us know what you're choosing and what you've been going for. How do I know we've been accepted? How do you know you've been accepted when you have no money left in your e-wallet? As if it's being pulled out, if you have no money there, it's down to zero or it's reduced, then you know that you've secured your package and you'll receive an email. Silverlong arriving in Jeddah can be by train to Medina. Silverlong arriving in Jeddah. Yes, it is by train, as I mentioned. Can we catch up the Friday prayer? So it does land pretty early in the morning, so it should not be a problem, inshallah. Next one is, can we still top up our e-wallets once the sales go live? We will not recommend. It will be very difficult, especially the system's going to be lagging. It's going to be kicking you out. It's going to be logging you off. So if you are going to top up extra. You can always refund it back to your e-wallet once you secure your package. If you don't end up using that extra 1,000 SAR, that extra 1,000 Rial, you can refund it back. It's not worth missing your chances, not worth missing out on Hajj. You've come this far, you've topped up that much money. Just add an extra SAR, extra 1,000 SAR extra, instead of missing out. You know, you can always refund that money if you don't end up using it. Next one, if we don't get silver long, what is our next option? If you don't get silver long, there isn't another option because silver long is the pretty much it's a guarantee. It's a very empty package at the moment. That should not be a problem. So there is no other option after silver long to say. Next one, what about on return after Hajj from Medina to Jeddah? What about on return after Hajj from Medina to Jeddah, which is the only option with silver shorts? Will it be upgraded to train? So the flights all depart from Jeddah. So obviously, our last journey is in Mecca. Once Mecca is finished, your Hajj is finished, you'll board the plane and leave from Jeddah. So you won't be going back to Medina. Is the HSR Silver Long also over? No, Silver Long is perfect. It's under subscribed. It's under booked. So very, very high chance for the Silver Long. Please, if you do decide to go for the Silver Long, let us know and we allocate accordingly. So if everyone just listened to this and they jumped off this gold and everyone jumped onto the silver, then it's going to be a problem as well. So like I said, if you really want to go for the gold, stay for the gold, stay for the platinum. But as a backup, if you're unable to select the gold and the platinum, drop down to the silver long. It is a very higher chance that you can secure that one. Okay, so not everyone, if everyone drops off at the same time and goes for the silver long, then there will be a problem. Then the silver will be overbooked and the gold will be underbooked. So please let us know if you're going to change your mind on that. Is the total payment including the Kurbani? As I mentioned, no, it's not. They will be collected separately. Only reason not being able to buy a package is due to flights are fully booked or there are other factors as well. So generally it's the flights. Once the flights are booked, that's pretty much because there's always room in the hotel. There's always plenty of rooms. The main reason it comes down to the flights. Once the flights are booked out, you won't be able to select those flights or select that package due to the flights. Next one, if second option if second option cost more than first option and I have topped up 100 Rial more, that's the silver short. How could I buy them? Do you recommend to top up? Yes, so recommend topping up more Rials now. As I mentioned before, you can always refund that back if you don't use it. Can I fly straight from Brisbane to Medina? No, you cannot fly straight from Brisbane to Medina. Can we travel ourselves from Medina to Munawwara by train? So again, it's by bus is a standard as I explained before. I can't see flights from Sydney for silver long packages. You can't see flights from Sydney for silver long packages. That well, as I just showed before. So HSR silver long, the flights are showing there. So from two flights from Sydney to Jeddah, they are there. Okay. Next one, can I stay Mecca 1 week after Hajj? No. Next one, Rushdie Noor here. I'd like your team's support to help me secure the HSR Silver Med. Yes, so you already spoke to the brothers in New Zealand. So brother Suleiman and brother Bunyami, they'll be helping you guys there. So speak to them. They are the ones who'll be helping you. In Sydney, brothers, you will be speaking to brother Ismail in Sydney as well. He'll be assisting you there. And then also in Brisbane, we'll be having a brother assisting those brothers from there. And in Melbourne, I'll be here as well with the team here. We'll be assisting those who have given their accounts to us. So the Gold Global cannot be chosen tonight. Yes. So Gold Global is not for tonight. That is for round two, predicted to be around, which is 14 February. If we missed out on round one, as round one, we have round two option as well. Of course, if the quota is available, there is a round two option. Will the Qurbani be taken nusuk or in person? It'll be taken later. Again, we'll speak about that. Most likely, it'll be sent to a bank account, and then from there it'll be purchased. Local Hotel is walkable. It says 1.3. The crowd's low. It's around a 15-minute walk. It might show a bit longer on Google, but it's a 15 minutes walk. We've experienced it for the past couple of years. No more than 15 minutes. Local Hotel. It's not that far away. It's a straight road down. Do we wear ihram? No, you don't wear ihram from Sydney. Like I mentioned, all of our packages, once we get to Medina, because we have Medina first, from Medina to Mecca, we'll wear our ihrams in Medina at our hotel. So no, we do not wear ihram before our journey. How are you guaranteeing packages for those have been with you from the beginning? If it's first come, first serve, we'll be helping you, assisting you. So, like I said, if you've already sent us your screenshot photos, especially those who have contacted us, so been from us from the beginning, we do have a list where we keep, priorities from the start to the end. And some people have put us for second preferences. That's fine. But we will be assisting those ones who have also selected our packages from the beginning. Will there be a sheikh going from Melbourne? Yes, there will be. Where can I see flights? The flights are on Nusuk, on the website. Do Gold Package will have Sheikh Suleiman? Unsure. We'll see. How can we help so many of us at the same time? Like I said, we have a big team. It's not just us. We'll globally have a big team around the world. So we'll be giving use to them as well. So it's not just going to be me by myself here doing 50 registrations. We have a large team globally going to be working together. For Civil Long, will there be a guide for 20 days? Yes, there will be. We'll be given any travel packs from the start. Yes, we'll be giving you travel packs when you're there, your ihram and so forth, and prayer mats, and these are provided there, inshallah. That is all the questions for tonight, inshallah. Again, so make sure you're prepared for tomorrow morning, inshallah. And if you have any more questions, you can message me separately. I do try to get to everyone, so please be patient, inshallah. So by 3 a.m., make sure we're all ready. Those who have asked us to help them with their registration, make sure, yes, we will be logging in for you, but you still have to be awake at that time. So if we do need that OTP code, without that OTP code, we can't go into your account and we won't be able to access that. So keep that in mind. Make sure you guys are awake at that time, please. All right, Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan.